Welcome back to the channel. With the recent announcement of changes in Ethereum, many users are looking for an alternative coin to mine. Ravencoin is one of the few that have risen to the top because of its high growth opportunity and high profitability. We're going to be using a super user-friendly tool called Unmineable Miner to get this going, so let's get started. So we're going to start off on our Windows 10 desktop and open up our browser. We're using Google Chrome, and we're going to head over to Google, and inside Google we're going to type in Unmineable. So Unmineable Miner, this is the first link that comes up. Unmineable.com is the official URL. We click on that and we get to the page, and we want to click on download. So we hit the download here, and we can scroll down to the bottom, and on the left hand side we have a download link. So we can click on that and it should start to download. We might get a warning, and here it is. It sees it as dangerous, so we can click on show all, and in here we can say keep dangerous file. Now miners typically are flagged because of the way it uses the system, so this is completely normal. And what we need to do to further use this is we want to create a folder on our desktop that we can add to an exclusion list for the antivirus. So we created a new folder here, we called it mining, and then we're going to go into our antivirus software. Go in here, and this is Windows Defender that we're looking at right now. We're going to go to virus and threat protection, and then we're going to scroll down to virus and threat protection again and manage settings. Click on this, scroll down a little bit further. We're looking for exclusions, and what we're going to do is we're going to add a folder in here. So we're going to click on this, click on add an exclusion, and then select folder. Inside here we're going to go to our desktop, and we're going to select the mining folder. Here it is. We're going to select it and say yes to the prompt. And there we go. So now this folder has been added to the exclusion list. Microsoft Windows Defender will allow it to run, and we can close out of the Windows Security folder. In our downloads folder, we can just open up this compressed file, and we're going to drag and drop it into our mining folder. Okay, great. And now what we can do is close it. I'm using WinRAR. You can use WinZip. You can use whatever Windows default application program, anything you want to do. Go inside the mining folder, and then here it is. What we want to do is right click on it and run as administrator, and then say yes to the prompt. Quick couple steps that we're going to walk through here. Let me just minimize that folder. So we have the window here. We can click on continue. Now it's going to ask you to select your mining hardware. We're going to use CPU because all computers can do this. If you have a very good graphics card, you can select GPU, then click on next. And now we get to select the type of coin that we want to have. And we're going to be selecting Raven, so RVN. And then there it is, Ravencoin. And then you're going to put in your address. In this example, I'm going to use my Exodus wallet, but you can use any wallet that you want. I'll put links in the description for alternative choices like the official Raven Core wallet and the Trust wallet. But you just want to make sure that you have a Raven address that you can access. So now that I have my address, I'm just going to paste it in here. You can either just Control V or click on the paste button. There we go. And then I have a referral code. I'm gonna give you my referral code. You don't have to use mine. Don't feel obligated at all. What the referral code does is it saves you 0.25% on your transaction fees, so you save money by using it. But again, no obligation using mine. Then you click on Start. And now when you start, it's gonna start up the miner. Now this might take a couple minutes for it to actually begin. It's gonna calculate the hash rate, and then it'll show it up on the screen once it starts running. It is normal for this just to start. This is normal for this to take a couple minutes to get going. Now, if you notice that you've been looking at a 0H for a very long time, maybe, I don't know, 15-20 minutes and nothing's happened, you want to make sure that no antivirus software, if maybe it's not Windows Defender, but maybe you have a different antivirus software that's actually blocking it. So you want to make sure it's not being blocked by any antivirus software, and that you're running it as administrator. So you can jump back to when we started it. You right click on the icon and you run as administrator. So here we go. We can see that it's starting to calculate a hash rate. This will probably get a little bit higher. Right now it's 741. And then I'll just jump a little bit forward to where we can take a look at the stats. So I've let this run for about 15-20 minutes right now, and the hash rate has increased. It's a little over 880. Now this isn't too bad. This is CPU. I'm not using a graphics card. So let's take a look at the stats. We can click on the stats button here, and it's going to let us know what's going on with our miner. So the website unmineable.com is the website that we're going to. When you put in your address, you get all the information related to your miners or anything associated with it. Right now, if we scroll down to the bottom, we can see that I have one miner listed below as the worker, and it just gives like a history graph right there, so you can just see what you're doing and the run rate for it as well. Now, if you scroll up a bit here, you can see your current balance. For me right now, it's 0.005. And then below, you can see that it pays out every 50 Ravencoin once it's earned. It can be automatically paid to your wallet. Then below that, you can see the last reward and your total amount paid. And it'll just give you the balances here, as well as your last payment. You also have a referral code like mine. You can refer other people. They'll save 0.25% on transaction fees. And you'll also get a little bit of something as well for referring them. On the right hand side at the top, you have the last payments. It'll give you just a list of what's been paid out to your wallet. And if you scroll down again, here you see the worker. We only have one computer, but if you have multiple computers associated with that wallet address that you're using, they'll all be listed here, and it'll all calculate all your coins together and pay it out in once. So you can have multiple computers running Unmineable miner in the background, earning you some Ravencoin while you're doing regular tasks, which is not bad at all. So that's how you install the miner on a Windows 10 PC. I'll be doing videos on other methods to mine Ravencoin on my dedicated crypto channel called CryptoJar. I'll put a link for that in the description. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.